In my case, I live so far away, like an hour from the uni. Back to my house, there are like horses, cows, roosters, even pigs. Um, in front of my house, there is a pharmacy, and um, nearby there is an HEB. But I'm never in my house. I'm in my grandmother's. There is a Walmart nearby, and in front, across the street, there is another HEB.
Well, guys, I live in a small town in Guadalupe. There aren't any big malls or big shops around, but there are a lot of familiar restaurants. It's very quiet where I live. There's only a small grocery store in front of my house. My house is between a small burger place and a drugstore. There aren't a lot of cars around my place. It is really beautiful, and the neighbors are very nice and polite.
I live 10 minutes by car from downtown Juarez. My house is a corner between Real de San Roberto and Real de San Salvador. 7 blocks from my house in the kindergarten where my mother works. She is a preschool teacher. My house has 2 bedrooms, a bathroom, living room, dining room, kitchen, front and back patio. It is a noisy subdivision, but it is monitored by the police.
Okay, so I live pretty far away, honestly, in Cadereyta to be exact, but it's a really nice place to be honest, and contrary to popular belief, it's actually an advanced town. There are around 3 big hospitals with lots of staff, nurses, and whatnot. There are a lot of restaurants and a lot more too, and it's not really a big town. It's next to Juarez, by the way. And well, anyway, I'd like to talk about my house too. It's just a modest house. It's nothing too fancy, but it's great. The kitchen's great, the shower's great, and it's so an overall nice house. So yeah, that's about it.
I live in Guadalupe, 30 minutes by car from the university. Although I usually use the subway, I live in front of a park. My house is comfortable. I have my room where I spend most of my day. My house is not that big, but my family and I live comfortably. I live between two rivers. My house has arches on the first floor, carpet, television in front of the arches. On one side is the dining room, and the next room is the kitchen. I have my patio where my dog is. My dad and my brother have their room on the second floor, just like me.
Hey, don't forget that I also live very far away, but my house is near of a mini market. It's on the corner of the street. If you turn left, you can see a bakery. Opposite the bakery, there is a hairdresser. And at the end of the road, you can see a school. There is also a cinema near here, but you need to go past the park and go straight on, passing another mini market. These are some of the things that are near my house.